It's bacon and eggs. Almost my all-time favourite meal, and you can have it for breakfast, lunch or dinner. Bacon and eggs 3 ways. Let's get started on it. Bacon and eggs 3 ways. Way 1. Just frizzle it on the campfire plate. 1 egg, 3 bits of bacon, 4 bits of bacon. I like to test my eggs before I cook them, just to make sure they're okay. Pretty simple method. With a jug of water, place the egg in it. If it sinks to the bottom and stays there, it's stuffed. See how this one's just bobbing to the top? He's getting down on his life a bit, but he'll be okay. Some people poach their eggs. I just don't understand runny eggs. What I like to do with mine is to hack off a slice of bread, looking about that thick. Make a bit of butter on it so it browns up nicely. A bit for the other side. That should nearly do, I reckon. And get one of these scone cutters. Make a hole in the middle. Off we go to the fire. Yeah, it looks like we've got a bit of heat there. Might whack the bacon on first. I do like the smell of bacon sizzling. There we go. Massive. Give that a bit of a cook too. Look at that bacon. Isn't that looking lovely? Well, I do like frizzled bacon. Just use them up there a bit, but don't get them too hot. Flip him over. Well, that's just about done nicely. I think it's time to plate it up. Oh, look at that egg. And the bacon. And this little bonus that we just dropped in the fire. Bit ash never hurt anyone. Now we have bacon and eggs way 2. This one's a bit more involved. It's more like an omelette. That's what some people will call it. Some people call them frittatas. Just bacon and eggs. Test the egg. Oh yeah, he's better than the last one. Well, he's sitting up there. Put him aside. So bacon, 1 bit of bacon. Not too carried away. Just slice the edge of him off. Some spring onion. I like to cut this up nice and small. That'll do us. too carried away. Tomatoes. And last of all, some grated cheese. I like Colby cheese, because if you get it cooked right, it sort of browns up. I don't know if we're going to achieve that today, but we'll certainly have a bit of a go. There we go. Get a bit of a whip. Now we'll go over to the fire, see if we can't do some damage over there. Pan looks to be heating up a bit there. I like to whack a bit of butter in first. Oh yes, that's lovely. I like to give the bacon a bit of a cook first. I think it adds more flavour to your meal. Just let that frizzle up a bit there. Now for some egg. There's a little tomato. Spring onions. I can just taste that. And now the cheese, the most important ingredient. I'll get a bit right round the edge. What we might do with this is just stick it over there under the fire. See if we can't get the cheese to melt. Might be a bit hot. I'll just take him over here. Slide him under the hottest part. There it is. All nice and puffed up. Some people call them a Spanish omelette. For me, it's just bacon and eggs. Let's put it on a plate. Let me hang on to that. Oh no, didn't stick too much. Here we go. Spanish omelette, or bacon and eggs. Bacon and eggs, the third way. Now this is a bit fancy for cooking in ramekins. You might need to impress somebody. It's worth having a look. First of all, a little bit of grease on the ramekins. Like all the other ways, it's really simple. Here's our bacon. 2 bits of bacon. You slice them in half. To round the edge of the ramekin that way and round the edge of the ramekin that way. We're sitting up pretty nice. Just spear the yolk. He's alright too. That'll do. Put them down the centre at half each. Still the Colby cheese. I think it's got better flavour. Better flavour than mozzarella. Cheese. Cheese on that one. What I'm going to do with these is put them in a little baduri there. Yeah, it's got a bit of heat going on. Just put these. Oh, look at that, they just fitted. The lid back on. And we'll add a bit of heat to the top. There you go. These will probably take about 10 minutes. Then we'll be ready for the taste test. I'll just run a check and see how these little folders are going. They should be nearly right. This little, careful the ash. Oh yes, they look perfect. Let's get them off the fire to make them a bit easier to deal with. Might be a bit hot in there. I'll just use a glove to get them out. One there, another one there. I'll take them up and plate them up. Oh, they are hot. There we have it. Bacon and eggs, 3 ways. On the fire, in the ramekin, pre-taste tested, pretty nice. But is it bacon and eggs time? It's always bacon and eggs time. I know what else time it is, it's cup of tea time. I do like crispy bacon. Very nice. These are sometimes a bit hard to get out of the ramekin. I usually just eat them in there. Probably a little bit dainty for bacon and eggs. Pretty impressive though, you must admit. And last but not least, in the frying pan and under the griller, campfire style. And what's my favourite? It's bacon and eggs. That's my favourite.